Hi, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we'll be learning how to cut and sew a perfect straight cut skirt with hip contour, and also learn the right and the neat way to close the hem of a skirt slit. To begin, I've gone ahead to fold the front piece. I'll cut out the front piece first before I'll cut out the back piece. So to begin, I'm going to minus 1 inch for the band. Then from that 1 inch, that's where my waist will start. Then I'm going to come down by 10 inches and make a mark. That'll be my waist, my hip line. Then 18 inches for the new line. The next thing, I'm going to take my waist measurement divided by 4, make a mark, add 1.5 inch seam allowance. Then take the hip measurement, hip divided by 4, make a mark, add 1.5 inch seam allowance. Then whatever thing I have at my hip here, I'm going to minus 2 inches at the new line, and I'm going to take it down to the full length. I'm just going to connect this, make a curve and connect it. Once I'm done with that, I'll cut it out. Next is the back. Now for the back piece, you can decide to fold yours into 2, but I'll be marking mine separately. So now I'm going to minus 1 inch for the band. That will be my waistline. Then I'm going to come down by 10 inches for my hip line. Then come down 18 inches for the new line. Now from this waistline, at this point, I'm going to go in by 1.5 inch. I'll make a mark at 1.5 inch. Then at the new line, I'm going to go in by 1.5 inch as well. I'll make a mark. Now I'm going to take it down to the full length. Now I'm going to make a curve. From this 1 inch I went in, I'm going to curve it in from the waist, curve it to the hip line, just like this. Then I will also connect it to this new line as well, just like this, just to make a curve. And once I'm done making the curve, I'll cut it out. After cutting it out, the next thing now is to take my zipper allowance, following the shape. I'll follow this curve to take my zipper allowance, and I'll be taking a zipper allowance of 1.5 inch. I'm just going to follow the shape. Your zipper allowance should be curvy this way as well, because your hip is curved. Now all my measurements will be starting from this zipper allowance line, just like this. So now I'm going to take my waist measurement starting from this zipper allowance line, waist divided by 4, make a mark, add my seam allowance. Do the same thing for the hip line, hip divided by 4, make a mark, add my seam allowance. Then whatever thing I get here, I'm going to minus 2 inch at the new line, and I'm just going to connect it straight. Whatever thing I have at my new line, that's what I'll place at the hem of the skirt. Then I'll cut this out. Once I'm done cutting this out, I'm going to cut another piece. I'll make a notch at the zipper allowance line, and I'm going to cut another piece, making it 2 pieces. I've gone ahead to do that. This is the back piece and this is the front piece. Now I won't be adding any darts to this, so what I'll be doing to the front piece alone, I'm going to come down just like this. I'm going to come down by 1 inch. I'll make a mark here. I'm just going to curve it this way to meet this line. This is only for the front piece, and I'll just cut this out. This to help your skirt to sit perfectly so it doesn't slack at the front. Now I'm going to keep this aside, and I'm going to close the zipper allowance now, and I'll be closing this zipper allowance following the line. Now from the new line, I'm going to come down 2 inches. That's where the slit will stop. I'll close from this point to this point, and I'll tie stitch on that point. I've gone ahead to do that. This is the back piece. Now I'm going to get the front piece, right side facing right side, place it this way, and then take my measurements, just close it up. I'm going to take measurements, waist divided by 2, hip divided by 2, and I'm going to place it on both sides. Then I'm just going to sew this close. I'll repeat something for this other side. I'll sew it close. Once I was done with that, this is what it was looking like. This is it. The next thing will be to close the hem of the slit, and to do this neatly, I'm just going to pick one piece like this. I'm going to pick it like this edge, I'm going to fold it into two, like in a triangular form, just like this. I'm going to place it this way, just like this, and then I'm going to take a measurement, 2-inch measurement from this side. I'll make a mark at 2 inch. Then at this other side, I'm going to make a mark at 1.5 inches, just ½ inch above, and I'm just going to sew like this. I'll run a stitch on this, just like in a cone shape. I'll run a stitch, and I'll repeat the same thing for this other side. I'll just pick this up, place it this way, the right side facing right side, then take 2-inch measurement, make a mark. Then on this other side, I'm going to take 1.5 inch measurement, just make a mark as well. Then I'll just connect them like a cone shape, and I'm going to run a stitch on it. I'll just close it up and bring it back. This is it. I'm gonna head to sew this. This is it. The next thing I'll be doing right now, just cut out this excess. I'll just cut out this excess fabric, and then I'll push it in. See, it's already looking neat. And I'll repeat the same thing for this other side. Cut out the excess, just like so. Push it in, and that is it. The next thing will be to iron this out. Just going to iron this out, and I'm going to iron it all around. Then I'll bring it back. And once I was done ironing it out, this is what it looks like. It's already relaxed. Now to secure this properly, I'm going to take the hemming gum, and I'm going to just put it in this way. Won't be running any stitch on this. I'm going to just put the hemming gum in. I'm going to put it all around, and after that I'm going to iron it out to secure it. This will help give it a very neat look. I'm going to do this all around. I'll do it for both this front area. And once I was done ironing, this is what it looks like. This is neat. This way you don't need to run any stitch on it. The next thing will just be to add your zipper, and your band and your skirt is good to go. If you're yet to subscribe to the channel, please do well to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share this video with your friends. See you in the next one. Bye.